Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Nicole and I'm getting a start on dinner, so I thought I'd do another video for you. I've been really enjoying doing these and people seem to be liking them. So give it a thumbs up if you do, subscribe to my channel so you can see my videos every time they pop up. Tonight on the menu I am doing butter chicken. I've got some fajita mix that I did yesterday, but I'm thinking I might just keep that for lunches. Hubby's starving today. He's always really hungry on Monday. I think because over the weekend you tend to indulge a little bit more. So that's what I'm thinking, might be a bit more filling for him, especially when it's a bit colder too. You know yourself, you get a little bit more hungry. But I've just got the Instapot out and I've got a big pile of onion. I've got, some of this is for another recipe, but I'm going to put nearly all of it in the Instapot and get it cooking, and then I'm going to take some out for another recipe I'm making as well. So I've just sort of like try to get ahead a little bit whenever I'm doing cooking. So instead of, just chopping onions 3 different times, I'm just going to do it all in one hit and smash it out. So my butter chicken tonight, I'm using this Passage to India. These are beautiful, these ones. I haven't got any coconut milk or cream. I normally like to put that in. I think I've got one little container in my freezer that's frozen. I might even get that out. It does say just to put cream in here. But I'm just going to pop a little bit of olive oil in my Instapot and get the onion cooking, and then I'm going to go out and hang up my washing and run in and out and just keep my eye on it so it doesn't burn and get a start on that. I'm pretty happy with the onion. I'm actually not going to take any out of this for my soup because there's not a real lot in here. But I'm going to put my chicken in. This is my chicken breast that I've done the fajitas yesterday, and then I chopped up all the rest while I was there. Saved me some time today. So I'll just give that a mix up. Get that all cooking. Chicken has been cooking for a little bit now. It didn't really saute. As you can see, it's just more juicy in the bottom, but the chicken's cooked pretty alright, so that's okay. I'm going to add in some zucchini. I like bulking my butter chicken up with veggies. And I've got 2 medium sort of sweet potatoes here as well. I'm going to also pop in here. Sweet potato is absolutely delicious in butter chicken. If you've never tried it, give it a go. So I'm just going to give it a mix up, and then I'm going to add in some salt and pepper, and I'm going to add in the sachets. I've put the 2 sachets in. It says on the packet it's like 1 sachet for 800 grams of chicken, but I don't know about that. I think mine probably just needs more because I've got veggies in here to bulk it up. I just got this out the freezer. It's just some coconut milk. Looks a bit gross, but I just had it nuking in the microwave. I'm going to tip that in. I love coconut milk in my butter chicken. This might not be how you do your butter chicken, but it's how I do mine, and it's so good. And I'll even put some real butter in here as well, and that will just, like I said in recent recipes you might have seen me make, it just helps cut the acidity of it. Hubby and I get really bad heartburn, so that's a little trick. If you haven't tried that, even in your like pasta sauces and stuff like that, just add a little bit of real butter. But I've put the salt and pepper in, and that's about all that's going to go in here. I'm just going to pop the lid on. I'm going to let it come back up. I've got it on saute, so I'll let it come back up in temperature, and then I'll pop the lid on and just put it on slow cook, and it will just cook away and make my house smell beautiful. I've just added some butter in here, so there's probably about 3 tablespoons all up. Just push that down under the surface and let it melt a little bit. I'm going to leave it for a little bit, go hang out my towels, and then I'll come back and give it another stir and see how she's going. Towels are done. So now I'm just going to give this a stir. The butter's all melted really good in there now. Make sure I get all the stuff from the sides, and just push everything down under the liquid. It smells so good. And then I'm just going to put the lid on, cancel that and then just put on slow cook, and it will go for 8 hours, and it's got the setting where it automatically switches over to warm once it's done. I've cooked my rice. I just did it in my rice cooker. I think the reason I've never actually used my Instapot is because every time we're having rice, the thing that's going to go with it is normally cooked in the Instapot. So I don't really want to empty that out to have to cook rice in it. But one of my followers was saying that it's really good cooking the rice in there. So I will give it a go one day, just not today. But I've just got some bowls out. Hubby's on his way home. So we're going to have some just chapatis with it. And this is the butter chicken. That's cooked really good. The potatoes, not mushy. Still sort of held its shape, but it's cooked really nicely. I put a little bit of cream in there. And she is done. This is my young blokes. I just folded the chapati up next to it because he doesn't like his food touching. It's just gonna touch the chicken. I'm gonna try to keep it away a little bit for him. But it smells delicious, and I know it's gonna taste good because we've had this before. So hidden veggies, and he'll eat all that, so that's good.